Last night's game was actually so good that I'm not even mad that I didn't get my pick right. So I guess that if you're keeping score at home, that makes my record 10-7 now. But with that said, considering that yesterday overall was good, I'm still going to consider the fact that my pick wasn't correct, my low for this. So, I think that's what I'll do. My low is the fact that the team I picked earlier yesterday did not win because I picked the Bengals over the Browns. My high was the fact I watched a very, very good game. Because it really was 35-30. It's very clear neither team was able to play defense toward the end. But, yeah, honestly, it's still a pretty good game, pretty relatively high scoring, so that's nice. And my act of kindness, what did I do for my act of kindness? I should know this. I guess, act of kindness. Seriously, it's as if there's always 1 out of 3 I can never really seem to get, apparently. Yeah, the high is the easiest thing for me to do. Well, my act of kindness really isn't anything different than what I normally do. Hold the door for others. That's one thing I always do. Offer help for those who may need it. Again, even now after I've done even now after I've started doing the low high act of kindness for several months at this point. Actually, it will be several months because it started in July and we're in September. It's still hard to remember everything. It's only by actually, it's not by the grace of anything. I should know what happened. I really should be on the ball. This is what I do. So, yeah, I guess my act of kindness was just, trying to be helpful wherever I could. Try to, hold the door for others, stuff like that. So, that's always nice. So, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Yes, we're already at the end of the week. We're already we're already over halfway through September. I didn't even realize that. So, yeah, this is quite fascinating, actually. Because it just seems like yesterday where I boldly proclaimed that we were in the fourth quarter of 2020 when all we're in is just the final third. The fourth quarter is going to start in October, which, considering seriously, I've seen so many of my friends on social media and so many people I know are just constantly contemplating the question, is it too early to put fall decorations? Is it too early to put fall decorations? Is it too early to put fall decorations? Okay, you know what? So let me answer the question for you. If you really want to put up fall decorations right now, it's fine. I'm pretty sure, let's be honest, unless you're deeply offended by that sort of thing, I'm pretty sure you're not going to lose any sleep over it. But if you really do want to know an appropriate time to do it, an appropriate time to set up fall decorations would be, the first day of fall, which is actually this upcoming Tuesday. So there you go. You now know when fall or autumn starts, and you know when to put up fall decorations. Although, I guess the problem with that, and I can see why some people have a problem with that, is yes, fall it does start late in September, and sometimes in some years, in some areas, like the leaves are already changing colors. It's clearly already freezing cold in the morning. Like fall would technically feel like it's in the air. Even before the autumnal equinox happens. Yeah, that's what the first day of fall or autumn is referred to as, the autumnal equinox. For those of you who, well, I'm sure lots of people know at this point, but I'm nice like that, so I'll tell you. Right. Sorry, I'm into my face. And because it starts so late in September, it really feels as if, like, you don't have that much time to celebrate fall, when really you have until December. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm trying to look up the first day of winter too. What am I doing? Winter. Okay. Oh, Monday, December 21st. So, not quite a full 3. Oh, actually, there's 31. Actually, there's 31 days in October. So, yeah, you may actually have a full. Yeah, okay. You basically have 3 months to celebrate fall when it's actually fall. Of course, by the time we get to around Thanksgiving, it will probably be so cold that you couldn't really celebrate fall the way you'd like to. Hey, listen, I don't make up the rules. Like, blame the scientists who do. I mean, they're the ones who discovered, like, how fast and how long the Earth rotates and stuff like that. So, you know, yes, you can in fact blame science. It's okay. It's a part of life. You know, you don't necessarily need to like everything about life. And that's, I can't believe I actually just got that. You don't need to love every aspect about life in order to live it. Alright. I'll be honest, my life is far from what anyone would consider perfect. But I'm certainly not, like, losing sleep over it. I mean, that's actually one thing my mother said the other day that kind of bothers me. Because, like, okay, here's the thing. My mother doesn't really watch my videos. Or if she does, it's only because maybe I tell her something that I said that she might be interested in. I don't know. But no kidding, the other day she said, like, apparently in my videos, I come across transparent. Or I'm being transparent in my videos. Which, first of all, how do you know that when you really don't watch my videos at all? And the way she described transparent is, no kidding, every single video I do is nothing short of a desperate cry for attention and help. Yeah, she has no idea what transparent means. Then again, she has no idea what a lot of things mean. But, you know, I can't really fault her on one thing, and that's the fact that she brought me into this world. And now we're here. Oh, boy. So, there actually was a Truth or Dab yesterday, which actually did premiere when it was supposed to. See, that was, like, when there was a Truth or Dab last week, it premiered, like, far later than normal. This time it premiered at 11 o'clock. It was promoting UFC 4, the video game, which, okay. I really didn't know that, excuse me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop a little bit. I actually had no idea UFC had video games. I mean, I really should have pieced it together because, you know, it might be EA Sports making these games and, you know, they got to have money. But, yeah. So it was really fun seeing, the one thing I actually have noticed whenever Sean asks, like, is there anyone that you know who's, like, the worst at something or, like, the weakest at something? And they just immediately go for the win, which is what you're supposed to do. Don't call out, like, people that, like, respect, man. That's what you gotta do. Then again, if I was ever on Truth or Dab and then, like, Sean asked me that question, oh, I don't know. I would hear out the question first, then decide whether or not about eating the wing. Although, what was funny is that, hold on a second. Sorry, I kind of forgot the names of the people on Truth or Dab. But, hold on. Okay, Anthony Joshua and Israel Adesanya. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I pronounce that last name wrong, I am very sorry. I humbly apologize. Please don't hurt me. Hey, they're UFC fighters. They very much could hurt me. So, yeah, they were on their Truth or Dab, which I'll put a link into the, in the description. Anyway, this weekend, it's so bizarre. This really is like the last legitimate weekend where we can say we are in summer. Like, seriously, this is the last Friday of summer, if you want to be technical. And it also just happens to be, like, at least in my area, the most uneventful weekend probably of 2019. Like, yeah, some other weekends were uneventful. And even more weekends this year were made more uneventful due to the fact that, by this point. But it does sort of, like, beg the question, like, what am I going to do? Well, as long as I have an opportunity to do it, I'm definitely going to be heading up to the lake probably tomorrow. Actually, it will be tomorrow. And, I guess I'll probably just stay up the night. Maybe my old man and I can hang out doing stuff. That'd be nice. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just hang out at his place and, watch football all day. That'd be pretty fun. Might do that. Who knows? I'll have to see about that. Yeah, honestly, the majority of this weekend, I'm probably just going to spend with my father, which, that's fine. I actually don't really mind it because, I will be honest, between my two parents, both relationships between my parents are pretty strained, but the less of the evils is easily my father. So I don't necessarily mind spending, time with them. Plus, in a time when lots of people are separated due to COVID-19, which I really hope the rumors are true and it's starting to wind down. That being said, though, I'm still going to wear masks, stay clean, wash my hands, all that stuff, because that is what you're supposed to do. It's nice to be with family. It is. It'll be very interesting to see how this weekend plays out. So, yeah. Nothing really new or, different to, report. Yeah. Sorry if this ending's kind of a little bit, sort of ambiguous, up in the air, I guess. It's just again, outside the fact that I'm going to be going to Rita's today, as I usually do, there really isn't much that, there really isn't much in the realm of, things that I normally do. Sorry, I had to adjust myself right there. So, I guess I'm just going to take I'd say take one day at a time, but the weekend's only a couple of days, so I'll just take it one step at a time. How's that? Although, One thing that did happen yesterday that was interesting, and yes, it is One Piece related, is I've been watching this one guy for a while now named Totally Not Mark. Yes, that's his YouTube name. I'll put a link to his channel below. He's actually been doing a blind 100% read-through of One Piece, and he's actually on the Punk Hazard arc as of this week, which really brought back some memories. See, around the time Punk Hazard was being published, I was in my senior year of Gettysburg College. So, as you can imagine, he's now getting into the parts where, because I've been reading One Piece weekly since I learned you could read it weekly since around 2010. So well over 10 years at this point. Which actually reminds me, when it comes to doing my arc thoughts, and I'll let you know when we get to this point. After well, actually it won't be until late next year, so you won't know until then. But when we get to those arcs, the arcs that involve me, the arcs that I actually read weekly over the years, over these last 10 years and change. Actually, yeah, it is over 10 years. For some reason, I kept thinking it was for just a brief second, I thought it was 2023 for a second, which, no, it's not. Anyway, basically, I'm also going to be talking about my experiences and what was going on in my life, but only when we get to those particular arcs. And maybe I could probably do a couple arcs now because, hey, I was exposed to the 4Kids thing, of the 4Kids dub of One Piece. I probably could talk about that sort of stuff then. Although, funny enough, we're coming up to the arc where the 4Kids dub completely skipped over. I can't get anything right done today. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, on YouTube. I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.